September 4th, 2025. Colossians 1:9-14. Brothers and sisters, from the day we heard about you, we do not cease praying for you and asking that you may be filled with the knowledge of God, as will through all spiritual wisdom and understanding to walk in a manner worthy of the Lord, so as to be fully pleasing in every good work, bearing fruit and growing in the knowledge of God, strengthened with every power in accord with his glorious might, for all endurance and patience, with joy giving thanks to the Father, who has made you fit to share in the inheritance of the holy ones in light. He delivered us from the power of darkness and transferred us to the kingdom of his beloved Son, in whom we have redemption, the forgiveness of sins. Gospel, Luke 5:111. While the crowd was pressing in on Jesus and listening to the word of God, he was standing by the lake of Gennesaret. He saw 2 boats there alongside the lake. The fishermen had disembarked and were washing their nets. Getting into one of the boats, the one belonging to Simon, he asked him to put out a short distance from the shore. Then he sat down and taught the crowds from the boat. After he had finished speaking, he said to Simon, "Put out into deep water and lower your nets for a catch." Simon said in reply, "Master, we have worked hard all night and have caught nothing, but at your command I will lower the nets." When they had done this, they caught a great number of fish, and their nets were tearing. They signaled to their partners in the other boat to come to help them. They came and filled both boats, so that the boats were in danger of sinking. When Simon Peter saw this, he fell at the knees of Jesus and said, "Depart from me, Lord, for I am a sinful man." For astonishment at the catch of fish they had made seized him and all those with him, and likewise James and John, the sons of Zebedee, who were partners of Simon. Jesus said to Simon, "Do not be afraid. From now on you will be catching men." When they brought their boats to the shore, they left everything and followed him. Bible Reflections. In the first reading from Colossians, St. Paul prays that the faithful may be filled with the knowledge of God's will, strengthened by his power, and made capable of bearing fruit in every good work. This is the life of discipleship, to live no longer in darkness but as redeemed children of the kingdom, giving thanks with joy. It is a reminder that our Christian life is not sustained by our own efforts alone, but by God as grace, which equips us with patience, endurance, and a heart ready to serve. The gospel shows this truth in action. Simon Peter, exhausted after a fruitless night of fishing, chooses to trust Jesus' command and cast the nets once more. His obedience brings forth an overwhelming abundance, far beyond his own strength. Confronted with this miracle, Peter humbly acknowledges his unworthiness, yet Jesus calls him not away but deeper into mission. Do not be afraid. From now on, you will be catching men. This moment reveals that God as call comes not because we are perfect, but because he desires to work through us. For us today, these readings invite trust and surrender. Like Peter, we are often tempted to rely only on our own efforts, but Christ calls us to deeper faith, asking us to follow his word even when it challenges our reason or comfort. We are called to bear fruit by placing Christ at the center of our lives, living with gratitude, and responding generously to his invitations. When we do, God transforms our emptiness into abundance and draws us into the joy of sharing his mission.